What are we doing? We going live?
Yeah. All right, right now, as you can see, we are in the middle of a Black Lives protest, also a protest for Aiyana Jones. We're outside the Detroit Police Precinct, the 3rd precinct out here. You can see right now there are a couple folks, part of the Black Lives Matter movement, that are chained to the precinct right now. There's a lot of different people out here with a lot of different signs. We are the future. There's another one saying Black Lives Matter, Aiyana Jones. So there's a lot of different things going on out here. I'm just kind of walking around the scene, but you can see the pictures say more than 1,000 words. You can see that folks are chained out here, and we'll see if anybody will talk to us. Can we ask you a question, sir? No? Okay, thank you. Can we ask you a question? Our press secretaries? Okay. So the people who are chained, they are not talking at all. So I'm going to try and maneuver around here. Right down here. Hey, Calman, if you can, that's our photographer Dave, but if you can look down this way, officers that are staging right now. I was just briefed by the police. They are telling me that firefighters will be here fairly soon, and they're going to cut the chains of the people that are attached to the building over there, and at least 6 different people will be arrested. They're hoping when that goes down, this will stay peaceful, but obviously they're bracing for every type of situation. They told me they were ready, they were prepared for this. This group kind of started earlier in the night, around 6:30 or so. They were over at Pallister Park in New Center, and they had a bunch of different speakers, and they were just talking about Aiyana Jones. Obviously, she's the 7-year-old girl that was shot and killed by a Detroit police officer in May of 2010. So I'm going to see if we can speak to folks out here at all and see if they'll talk to us. Can we ask you, excuse me, can I ask you a question? Would that be all right? Not interested. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know. We're just trying to walk up to folks. I'll see if anybody else will talk to us. But there is a mixed crowd out here, folks. There's people of all different races and backgrounds. And see if I can get in the middle of this chant right now and hear them as hear what they're saying. I'm going to make my way up front. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Can we ask you a question? Would that be all right?
I really suggest you talk to some black leadership.
Yeah, we have. And so we're trying to get you because you're a different perspective.
Okay, no, I'm cool.
Okay. Well, folks here are, I guess, camera shy. We'll say that. But let me try and get up in the middle of this. Bear with us. We're just kind of walking all around. So.
Right now.
So, here we go. I'm trying to get closer. You can see. Ooh, excuse me. We go in there. My photographer's going to make his way up there just to see what's going on. Let me see if I can talk to one of the organizers again right now. Excuse me, what are the chances I can talk to you right now? We're live on Facebook right now, so there's lots of people watching. Just once again, tell me the importance of being out here.
Sure. So we're out here today because we want to make sure that Officer Joseph Weekly steps down or is fired. Today is Aiyana Jones' birthday. It would have been her 14th birthday had she not been killed by that officer. We find it unacceptable the fact that he is still employed and being paid by our tax dollars. We want him to step down. Also, another one of our demands is that we want to divest from the cops, stop spending all of this money on cops, and spend our money on schools.
About the plan now that the firefighters are going to come in and cut the chains, and the people who are chained are going to get arrested. Your thoughts on that plan that's going to happen soon?
It's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. We are here. We came to show our purpose, and we just want to make sure that our voices are being heard and that people know why we are here.
How long do you guys plan on staying out here? I know I asked you that before, but just for the folks that are watching now on Facebook, you said as long as it takes, right?
That is, yes, we're going to stay here as long as it takes. So if anyone wants to come down and help support, we'd totally love to have you here.
And just last question, what has touched you so deeply about the Aiyana Jones story? I mean, I know it's kind of obvious, but I just want to hear from you.
Sure. So I'm from the community. I'm a part of Black Youth Project 100, and Aiyana Jones' grandmother is a part of my community, and I just want to make sure that the people in my community are being protected by the people who are supposed to protect them.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. So those are some of the words from one of the leaders of the protest out here. I also had the chance to talk to some of the relatives of Aiyana Jones earlier. They just said they're just happy that somebody is supporting them. That's according to them. That's those words. They feel like people weren't supporting them. They're happy to have a group. And looks like some officers are going to start walking this way, as we can hear. Let's go over here. You can hear it. Let's get closer for you because it looks like something's about to happen right now. So I'm about to walk over. You can see right now. Let's bring this over. So you can see right now. Here we go. That's Commander Barron right there in the beginning. Up there.
We're going to continue with the line. We're going to continue with the line. We're going to ask you to back up. The cameras back up.
Yeah, Commander Barron out there.
Everybody establish a line. Let's go. Let's establish the line. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
So right now you can see the police officers are moving in. They're warning folks just to stand back as they just line up here. You can hear them. Hold on. Let's see if you can hear.
We are going to be taken into custody for violation of disorderly conduct.
As you heard, disorderly conduct will be the official charge of this.
Everyone, at this time, we are looking at you to have a peaceful demonstration. You can have your peaceful demonstration. You are in violation if you change.
So right now they're starting to move in right now. These are the folks that are chained up right here. There's Commander Barron right here moving in. I don't know if you can hear me, but obviously it's starting to get cops are backing people up as they're starting to cut the chains. Cut the chains. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You can see them cutting the chains right there.
Everyone, we need you to back up the line. All we want to do is
the cops. Calvin, we may be able to come around and see through the fence. I'm going to walk around. Come this way. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to see from this angle. So, obviously, cops are blocking most of the media right now. Get a view of them cutting, but it looks like they have cut the chains right now. They have cut the chains. You can hear.
It is appreciated. We support the right to free demonstration.
So, this is still going on right now. Ooh, I apologize right there if I step on you. So they're being led away right now. There goes one person led away in zip ties. Officers are moving in. As you can see, I'm going to let him speak.
They will be taken to the Detroit Detention Center. Again, these individuals are being taken into custody for violation of disorderly conduct. These individuals have changed themselves to the city streets. They want that state themselves. They are going to be taken into custody. We ask that you all.
I'm going to walk this way for a second. Give you another view over here. There's people being led over to the cars over here. We're just giving you a different view of where they're being led over. You can see that a couple of protesters that were chained up are being led back to this vehicle right now. And this is where they are being led to. Just giving you a different view right now. Dave. They're coming right at you, Dave. So here's some more of the protesters, as you can see, coming right at you. These are the people who were chained up. You see? Do you guys have anything to say?
Bomb Black Future.
Anything you want to say?
Bomb Black Future. Stop the cops. Bomb Black Future.
So you just heard right there, just a little bit from them. So we're being told to step back, so we're going to step back, of course. We're going to comply with what they're saying. But so far, as I count, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, protesters that have been arrested right now. So we're going to walk back this way and go. There's a couple more that are cutting the chains now. So we'll come back this way, and you're going to see a couple more folks. So over here, there's going to be some more cutting of the chains, as you can see. So they are not. This has not been. They are not using any force. The cops. This is not any sort of violent takeover, as you can hear them saying.
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
Freedom ain't free.
Was it? Tell me why you decided to change yourself. Sorry, right there. She said, "Freedom ain't free." That was her statement to us. Someone else is coming right at us right now. We'll see if he says anything to us. Anything you'd want to say?
We're just here for a peaceful protest.
I'll get out of your way there. So I think that's possibly the last protester that could have been arrested there. They're cleaning up the chains. So people, of course, are chaining right now. So you can see some of the cutters right here that they've used right there. Yeah. So let's see if Commander Barron will say something to us real quickly.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
Commander, we're live on Facebook. Just how did that go for you? And
yeah, it went well. There were 6 protesters who chained themselves to the doors of the 3rd precinct. 4 females, 2 males. We called the fire department in to assist us, and as you see, they were compliant. They knew they were going to jail. We arrested them, and then they went to the Detroit Detention Center for processing.
People ask why even arrest them. Why was it important to do that?
Well, we have to maintain order at our point. Certainly, we appreciate the rights of your First Amendment to demonstrate peacefully. Blocking the entryway to the precinct is unacceptable, and we have to take action on those items.
So these people, disorderly conduct, they've been arrested and what, just given a ticket or something, be let out?
They'll be arrested. They'll be given a court date, and this will be adjudicated in court.
And your message to other protesters, because obviously you're going to be continuing, what's your message to others who are going to want to do this in the upcoming days?
Well, be clear, the Detroit Police Department respects the right of peaceful protest. First is right, peaceful assembly. We respect that right. We'll work with you if you want to protest, but we have to maintain order as it comes to blocking our entrance to our precinct.
Thank you, Commander.
Thank you.
So, as you can see, the cops are moving right now. They've done their job. You heard right there. There have been six people arrested. 4 women, excuse me. 2 men have been arrested.
We don't respect laws. We don't respect us.
So, for now, I think we are going to say goodbye in a little bit. We'll leave you with these pictures. There are some protesters still left, about 50 or so, as arrests have ended, disorderly conduct. That's what we're being told. We're going to end this Facebook Live for now. We're going to get back and cover our story. Of course, we'll have much more on this tonight at 10 and 11. But you just saw live right there what has been going on across the country has now come to Detroit. We'll see you later in a little while. Bye. Yeah, we got it. And how the debrief when you look at this?